I was bullied.
I was bullied.
I was bullied.
I was bullied.
I was bullied, and it's time for it to stop.
There are 3 types of bullying: physical, emotional, and cyber. Guys, we're gonna get this nerd fired up.
I bet this will get him going.
Good idea.
What a loser! Reading a book. Oh, I'm gonna walk away.
Where's he going?
Loser.
Hey Nate, doesn't she wear that sweatshirt like every day?
Yeah, I think so. I bet she never washes it either.
Isn't her name Mandy?
Yeah, she looks like a man too.
She probably wears it at her gross body.
Are you guys talking about Mandy?
Yeah.
She's only been here for 2 weeks, and the only thing I've noticed about her is how bad she smells.
Trash smells better than she does.
Finally.
Thank God.
Good riddance.
Hey, Michaela. Wanna hang out this weekend?
Guys, Sam just messaged me.
What? Ew, why is she messaging you?
I don't know, she's so annoying.
Tell her how fat she is.
Okay. You are so fat.
Fat? What?
Oh, also call her ugly.
Okay. You are also really ugly.
Ugly? Why would she say that to me?
I think I should be done talking to her because she's such a loser.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
Just because you are not a bully or someone being bullied does not mean you do not take a part. If you see someone being bullied, do not just walk by and ignore it. That makes you equal to the bully. For instance, this is what not to do.
You, what are you wearing? You look ridiculous.
Do not just walk by. Go get help. Tell a teacher, parent, or closest adult. If you are being bullied, you would want someone to tell. Do it for someone else. Here's what you should do if you see bullying.
You, what are you wearing? You look ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, do you need some help?
I'll go get a teacher.
Thank you.
It's not that hard to help someone being bullied. Do something. Don't just watch it happen.
Why were you bullied?
I was in a wheelchair and I couldn't play with the other kids or ride the same bus as the other kids.
What did you do about it?
There's not really much I could do. I tried to avoid being around those people, but they were everywhere, so I just kind of kept to myself.
Did anyone help you, or what was your reaction?
Not really. People tried. Like, some of the teachers would try and get the kids to stop, but if you don't raise awareness of bullying when you're in that young of an age, then they don't know any better.
How did it affect you?
Back then, I think that it really impacted, like, my emotions. I thought that I was the only one that was like that because everybody pointed me out. But now I think that it made me a stronger person and more open-minded.
How were you bullied?
In elementary school, I was verbally bullied by my peers for being too skinny, being called anorexic, and disgusting.
What did the bystanders do?
No one really did anything because when people call you skinny, it's supposed to be flattering, but there's a point where it's just too far.
How did you react?
Well, my self-confidence took a huge toll. I never really looked at myself the same way since.
All in all, how did this make you feel?
I felt pretty horrible. It was awful. I really had zero self-confidence. I hated myself. I hated my body. It was just awful.
So you can admit that you used to be a bully?
Yeah, I verbally abused this girl for a year. I feel really bad about it.
But you never physically hurt her?
No, but the words I say, they hurt just as much.
And what exactly did you say?
I called her useless, stupid, said all the things she did was pathetic, and I didn't think before I said anything.
So why did you say it?
I was under a lot of stress, but that's still no excuse for saying stuff like that.
Are you glad that you have changed now?
I'm really glad that I've changed now. It's more rewarding and makes me feel a lot better to say nice things.
I remember being bullied.
Sometimes I was pushed around.
And sometimes I was called horrible names.
At first, the bullying happened every so often.
But then it gradually got worse.
I was called fat,
And ugly.
There were times when people would just completely ignore me.
and I didn't understand why.
Once I was in a wheelchair and people made fun of me for being on the smaller bus.
I thought those people were my friends.
But I was wrong.
Seemed like everybody hated me.
There came a point in my life where I would come home every day crying.
I constantly questioned what was wrong with being different.
Teachers, parents, and adults don't always notice.
And by the time my family did realize, I already hated school.
And I lost all hope for having real friends.
For a while, I was scared to talk to people.
Socializing became difficult.
So remember that even when you think what you're saying isn't bad.
Or that your words aren't that mean.
The person you are saying things to find it hurtful.
So you are bullying.
And to the kids who have been and are being bullied,
Stay strong.
Never stop being yourself.
It is not okay to bully back.
But it is okay to stand up for yourself.
join us in our mission to end bullying.